We're going to talk about hand under hand, a technique that I developed to provide support and assist so that someone can stay independent or feel independent, even though we're providing an assist, guidance, or even a lot of support. So you start with a handshake. If somebody gives you a handshake, it means I give you permission to interact with you. And then we're going to take our hand and we're going to perform this maneuver where you go from shake to support. And what that allows is all my fingers are free, but so are Jamie's. So she can let go at any moment. There's no restriction in movement. But what there is, hey, is this ability for our two hands to join. Now, human hands are driven by nerves, and those nerves come through the spinal cord, and those spinal cord nerves actually are connected to cortical structures. And it's called a homunculus. You can look it up, but it means the representation of the body on the brain. There's a sensory one and a motor one. And it turns out your hands are big, your lips are big, and your toes are big. There's other parts of you that are big, but we are going to go into those right now. However, hands working together. And it's only on this side of the hand more than that side of the hand. So by plugging in and connecting us, I'm giving Jamie's hand a lot of data through my hand. So Jamie, I'm going to have you close your eyes because I'm curious what your brain notices. If I bring your hand out here and I do this, what did you notice right away?
I noticed it was cold.
You noticed it was cold? And when I bring it in like that, why did your mouth open, Jamie?
Well, because it's hot out here.
It's hot out here. And by having
cold.
It's cold, her brain picked up on that because it actually turns out that when I did that, my pads of my finger were touching, but the outside of her thumb touched a little bit. And then when I did this movement, that was a movement pattern she's familiar with, as to which she can tell that my hand is holding something that's relatively large and round. And then when I bring it in like this, again, her mouth open, but her eyes are closed. She doesn't even know what's coming. So if I take this hand and I stabilize here, now, did you notice what happened to her lips? Because her hands and her mouth are actually wired together up there in the brain. And she's done this thing. But now if I do this and that's just floating around, she can find it. And after a couple, I might actually say, here you go. Uh-oh. Not as smooth. But she might go ahead and figure it out. Now, what's something else I could do? Well, now that she's got that, I might take this and say, oh, did you see this? I'm going to pull this out. Okay. And now we're going to do that. There you go, better. And so I actually switched out a prop that she got, which is if I was going to help her drink.
No thanks.
Now, that actually, I would say, actually causes quote-unquote resistance to care, and Jamie's more distressed. So hand under hand, the reason I developed it is to use what Jamie has available, but not try to get her to do what she can't. And so what you're seeing me do with hand under hand in these types of activities is I'm there for the part she's missing. But she's doing everything she can do, in this case, to help herself do what she does. And because I'm over here to the side, and I'm sort of out of her way, if she doesn't have her eyes closed, she can actually watch what's going on. As it comes up, her brain picks up this cue and is able to do that. So an example of hand under hand assistance for task completion. Things like mouth care, hand care. Oh, you can do all that too. But to think that there's any restriction in movement she's actually, Jamie, did you realize you kept holding on to me?
No, I didn't. Because I was just resting, being with you.
Yeah, and my hand's just there. So the goal of this is to make it feel so natural that it's not like somebody's doing anything. We're just us working together. Hi, I'm Teepa Snow, and you just found our YouTube channel and watched one of our videos. I'm the owner and founder of Positive Approach to Care. Thanks for watching. And if you liked, if you have a comment about, or you would, please share it with people you know. Oh, And if you haven't yet done it, consider subscribing. We'll let you know when the next new video comes out. And you might want to visit our website, www.teepasnow.com, where you'll find other resources as well. See you there.